Hello, viewers of Niger Diaries. I welcome you to Explore with Niger Diaries podcast. And here with me, I have a brilliant zoology student here. And there is this common question that people ask online that I want to throw with her. Actually, she's a host on Niger Diaries too. So, introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Oluwalonimi. I'm a host on Niger Diaries and I'm also an undergraduate at Osun State University Zoology Department.
So today I have this common question that is going viral on the Twitter.
Okay.
And when I come across the question, I was like, I have someone that is very conversant with this topic. So I just want to ask you that people are saying they are debating on snake species of a thing. They were like, this snake is the most dangerous and it kills so faster. And I would like, okay, I will ask you. So, which snake is the most dangerous and poisonous snake?
Well, actually, luckily, I worked with snake venom for my project, and so far, we have different, should I say countries with different snakes.
Hold on. You mean there are snakes that are in Nigeria presently that are not in other countries?
Yes. There are some snakes that you can find in other countries that you can't find in Nigeria.
Like what type of snake?
Let's take for example the inland taipan.
Inland taipan.
Yes.
Although I'm not, but I will search it.
Okay.
So you mean we can't find them in Nigeria?
No, it's not.
Why?
It's not common. In fact, I don't think they've actually found one in Nigeria.
Like why? Why is it because of the
there are
weather?
different species.
Okay.
It's just like insects also.
Okay.
Insects in other countries are morphologically different from insects in this country.
Okay, but
Yes.
is like by opportunity, can they migrate to another country?
Migration. Well, migration should happen because I think, but are there ways that animal can migrate through the land? Well, there are snakes that travel to the sea also. So in cases, I'm not so sure, but in cases, there's probability that they can migrate to other countries.
Okay, now let's stop talking about the migration and the tenor.
Okay.
Generally, in all snake species, the world, which snake is more poisonous and dangerous?
And we have like 5.
Okay.
Number 1 is the India taipan. The inland taipan is found in Australia. Then we have the Ekis species. Ekis, Yoruba call it paramole.
Oh, paramole is the Ekis.
Yes, that's Ekis. We have Ekis ocellatus. We have Ekis carinatus. We have other Ekis species also. But the one I
cannot jam this thing.
the one I worked with during my project was Ekis ocellatus and Naja nigricollis, which is Oka and paramole.
Okay.
Then another
between Oka and paramole, which one is more dangerous?
Paramole is dangerous
than Oka.
But
Yoruba says talk about Sheba, you should japa, something like that.
You know, Yoruba an exaggeration now. Scientists, like the way scientists do their things is different from the way culture do their things.
Okay.
Ekis is fucking crazy.
Fucking crazy.
Okay,
like
it kills in minutes.
That means there is an opportunity that someone can still survive such snake poison. Yes,
there is such how would I put it?
First aid, like
yes,
antidote,
if anti-venom is quickly administered.
Okay.
And I think recently there are like natural resources to use for first aid. All these guardmen, they have different.
What is the Yoruba
antidotes?
Okay.
Yes, they have different antidotes they do and all that. But scientifically, if antivenom is quickly administered,
okay,
because there are certain doses for antivenom that are administered, and I think moringa and kenfero has also proven to also work to reduce the potency of Ekis. Okay. But for Naja nigricollis, someone that is bitten by Naja nigricollis can still survive at least 8 hours.
8 hours.
Without any first aid, without medication, without injection, without anything.
And the person will survive.
Yes, for as long as 8 hours.
But the most dangerous one is what?
Presently now in Nigeria is Ekis.
Ekis.
Yes.
Paramole.
Paramole, yes.
If someone should engage with paramole, like the venom is in that person's body, or what are the things that you think that the person can use at least to?
Well, the first and foremost first aid is just to make sure you tie. It's not the beating spot,
Okay, okay.
Just a little bit above the beating spot. Make sure you tie it well, and in order to avoid the venom from penetrating, because this venom they act so fast. Because it has this neurotoxin, I guess.
Is it like they pass through blood away?
Yes.
So I want to ask you one funny
blood.
question. Happens that someone is standing under the tree and probably the snake that will come bite the person at the neck. Where should they tie? Like, where are they going to tie? Finally, Abby.
Because actually snakes they also reason like humans.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
The only reason for them to bite, they don't just bite.
Snake
they have
don't
two
just
reasons.
bite.
Yes,
Okay.
they have two reasons to bite for biting. The first one is to chase their victim away.
Okay.
Maybe in your territory, you are in my territory, I want you to leave.
Okay.
Such bites do not involve envenomation. They don't inject venom.
Okay, you mean snake can bite someone and still not inject the venom?
Even though the snake is venomous, the snake can still bite and still not inject venom.
How is that possible?
For two reasons. Number one is to scare that victim away.
Okay.
Probably the victim is in its territory and
Okay.
they want to see, guy, leave my territory.
Okay.
I better me lower.
You
things
just bite your palm and run away.
Yes. So once you two you want to dodge now, what happened? Hey, snake.
And you mean that such bite cannot kill that person?
No, that's dry bite. It's called dry bite.
But the mark will be there.
The mark will be there. Yes, the fang marks will be there.
Oh, boya wọn làwọn Yorùbá fi máa ń sọ pé ó ní ogun ejò pé ejò sàn kó kú. Maybe that person is bite with dry biting.
Yes,
as you said.
yes.
Okay, what if the most dangerous snake now pass the venom? What was the main thing to use a first aid?
Well, as I've said, the first aid ever,
Okay.
the first and foremost first aid, because before you can get antivenom, even when I was working with the snake venom, I could not get antivenom here in Osogbo.
You mean in Osun State
Yes,
capital?
we had to travel down to Ibadan at a big pharmacy at
And
Ibadan.
you said a case
I know,
under
right?
1 minute.
Under minutes, Ekis ocellatus is mad. So the first and foremost first aid is just to tie that beating spot in order to avoid the penetration of the venom to enter into the bloodstream, because snake venom travels through bloodstream and they travel fast
and go to where? So before the person can die.
There are different snakes with different venoms.
Okay.
For example, I think Ekis ocellatus attacks the cardiovascular system.
Okay.
Cardiovascular, that's the heart, the neurons. I think it also attacks the reproductive system also. And there are some that they attack the brain, whereby the victim just gets brain seizure after minutes of bite. I think that's black mamba.
The person can shut down and die instantly.
Yes. Black mamba also kills in minutes.
Okay, before we round it up, let's assume that you find yourself engaged with a snake now. Is it advisable to attack the snake or to run?
To run, no. If you hear, run, no. Because if you see snake, don't even think of going closer to it to want to check the species or to want to check if it's venomous or not venomous. First instinct to a human being, man, run.
Jackpot.
Because you don't know the snake that is deadly. You don't know the one that is not deadly.
Especially if you don't know the difference.
Exactly, if you don't know the difference, because there are some snakes that are non-venomous actually.
Jackpot. When you say paramole,
Jackpot,
JP.
like python, like
python is not poisonous.
It's not poisonous.
They will just be biting you,
It will just leave the fang marks.
With all what you have said, I think we can derive little or two knowledge. But one of these days we will still discuss something about all these snake species
No
or not.
problem. Anytime.
Especially when people drop the comment. Please, guys, if you have any comments that you want to know much about this topic, just comment below. We want to hear from you too. So thank you so much for enlightening us on this.
You're welcome.
Stay tuned, guys, for another episode like this on Nigeria Diaries podcast. We are still exploring. We learn every day. Stay tuned.